Hi, so I'm Emma, and I chose this fig because I wanted to do some art and I wanted to experiment with an art form that I hadn't really ever used before. I've never done comics, so I thought that would be interesting. And so for my comic, my theme, my social justice theme was women and women's rights and gender. And I chose this because this is important to me personally. I obviously am a woman, so I value the rights of women, and I think it's really important to shed some light on. And so for my comic, so this is the first page, I decided to do it about a society where people only live in segregated zones of male and female. And I thought this was interesting because it would really be able to shed light on the issues and like that there was this solution given, but then the solution has some problems too. My title is Risen Sun. I kept this theme and like the color is pretty simple. The first page is the only one that really fully uses color, but I still even just then kept with the grayscale and then the pops of blue and red, and then throughout there's just these pops of red, and I think that really helps draw the eye to important parts, like these are these announcements given over loudspeakers and like things that are shouted, and just anything that I think is really important in these pages is in red. So yeah, it was really fun to experiment with different drawing styles. As you can see throughout, even like my style is kind of inconsistent, but it was kind of fun because I went from like kind of like a more like semi-realistic and then to like really simplistic kind of cartoony drawings, and that kind of goes throughout, and it was really fun to develop these character designs about my different characters, which my main character is Sun and her best friend Mar, who is non-binary, and then just different people throughout, and it was fun to like develop these different character designs, and how even somewhat how they look of how that like affects their personality. Like Sun is like very fierce looking and she is very fierce, and Astrid is very sweet looking, and generally she is, but she kind of has this like shrouded past that you find out about. June is originally very sweet looking, and that seems deceptive, but then you realize that it's not. And Mar is just very powerful looking, which they are. So I think it was really fun for me, especially to develop the characters, because that's a part of art that I really enjoy, is drawing people and portraits. And something else that I enjoyed doing throughout was I did these little scenes where was focused on either the character's eyes, as you can see in a couple, or their mouth when they were like saying something that was really important, or in this one like very toxic, and like it's like leaching out. So I thought that was interesting to do like that, and like this one how you can just see the anger, or in this panel where it's just the determination, and that's shown in both of the characters' eyes. So yeah, that was about everything that I had done for this. So yeah, this was a super fun project and I really enjoyed it, and I hope something that people can take away particularly from my comic is just that it's really important that people are treated equally, and that sometimes there's, I guess, stereotypes given and that they're not always true, and that that's something really important to keep in mind, and that it's just a win for women to overcome their difficulties. So, thank you.